I'm pretty sure that's why they went for Ultra, because Pro's just kind of become a word now. But anyway. Hello again, guys. My name's Benji. I'm going to do a quick review on possibly my favourite Samsung phone of all time, the Note 20 Ultra. It absolutely deserves a bigger video than the one I'm going to give it, but this is just short and sweet, like me. So I'm going to be covering 3 major points. So we've got design and ergonomics, we've got obviously the camera, the features of the Note, S Pen, things like that, and then the one big thing that stops this being my favourite phone of all time, and I'll get to that a little bit in the video. So, the design. The design of this phone is outstanding. It is the best built Samsung phone they've ever done, by far. It's just, they've got a slab of obsidian and then they've just kind of whacked a giant camera bump on it and they've owned it. It's 3 huge lenses and they've put a little ring around each of them, a little glossy ring to show them off, and then a giant bit of glass over that as well. Awesome. I really like the design of this phone. It's quite nice as well, when I'm not using a case, my finger tends to rest under it. It's like a little rest. I don't think that was part of the design language they were going for, but that's what happens. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful phone, and definitely the best built Samsung's ever done. Ergonomically, yeah, it's pretty good. They've moved the buttons to the right side, as in literally the right side, so it's along here now. Awesome. But they moved the S Pen to the left side, which is mental because I've owned pretty much every Note I can remember has had it on the right side, literally the right hand side of the phone, and now they've moved it, and as a right-handed person that's a tad annoying, but that's fine. It's just a little habit switch, although I did keep going for the bottom corner. Anyway, Samsung, I'm sure because they did that they put a bigger battery in. Yeah, ergonomics, it is a giant phone. It is a two-handed device, absolutely. I'm only 5'5", I don't have huge hands, but I seem to manage it pretty well. So the screen is phenomenal. As always, Samsung will never ever disappoint you with their screens. 120 Hz, it will optimise itself as well to save a little bit of battery if you don't need that. Gaming is silky smooth, the phone itself is silky. Touching on the S Pen as well, so they dropped the latency of the S Pen to 9 milliseconds as well, so it is very close to writing handwriting. As in, you're writing on screen, it's gonna flow very well for you. Amazing built phone. At the minute I'm actually using it with the D-brand grip skin. I feel as though that's one of the cases that will make the back flush and actually kind of protect that camera bump a little bit. These are awesome cases anyway, but yeah, using it with this at the moment. It is protected, so it's got the Gorilla Glass Invictus, which means it is going to survive drops. I'm obviously not about to start doing that. I bought this with my own money. But yeah, it's a great built phone. Number 2, the camera. Samsung, again, never really disappoint with the cameras. This is possibly one of the best cameras on the market right now. It's top 3 at least. And the features they put in there as well. So you've got your 123 ultra wide. It's a great ultra wide sensor. You've got your 108 main sensor. Whether you use the 108 megapixel, that's up to you. It allows for 8K video recording as well, so whether you use that or not. And then obviously you've got the kind of periscope 5x optical camera as well. I've noticed when using that though, you go to zoom 5 times, it tends to stick with your main sensor as like a second delay to swap to your 5 times, which is a little bit strange, but I'm sure they could fix that with software. But yeah, you've got other competitors on the market doing a 10 times digital zoom and it looking pretty shoddy. This looks at 50. There's 2 reasons why you use 50 times zoom. Number 1 is of the moon, obviously. That's starting to really annoy people. I don't mean to annoy people with pictures of the moon, but anyway. And then number 2 is a street sign really far down the road. You can see really far with it. So life hack. Around 20 times it starts to lose a bit of crispiness, but up to 20 times zoom they are still great pictures. That's double what leading competitors are putting on the market right now, so awesome camera. You've also got all the other modes as well, the software modes. I'm not about to get into all of them, but you won't be disappointed with a point and click shooter. It's obviously also got the Pro mode and the Pro video mode as well. So if you want to enhance it and you're a little bit more skilled, you can take that. Moving on, last one, the features. So you've got the S Pen, obviously. You've got the in-screen fingerprint sensor, which is a hell of a lot more useful now than Face Unlock, because you're wearing masks all the time. I don't think they've changed the sensor much, but it's pretty quick. I can deal with that. It's fine. Speakers, pretty good. The top one has definitely improved from the Note 10. The Note 10 was this tiny little sliver. I didn't like it. It's definitely improved with that. It's got the super fast charging, obviously. It's got the S Pen air gestures. It's got the AR doodle where you can draw in the air. All that good stuff. It's full of it. It's amazing. Obviously, Samsung love to jam them features in, and it's got them all. Again, though, you kind of expect it from a £1,300 phone, but it will absolutely deliver. This phone kicks ass. A question that I've been wanting to ask for a while now. What determines a phone's Pro moniker? I think the term Pro has been thrown around quite a lot in the past few years. What determines that? It's a marketing word, I get that. But personally, I think Samsung go with the Ultra names is because Pro, I think, is thrown around quite a lot. If there was a phone that I would choose as a professional, and what I say by that is maybe a small business owner, you'd have any business owner, an artist, you need to sign documents, you need to store a lot of PDFs and files on your phone, you maybe need to chop and change memory cards a lot, you need to be taking photos. I think this would be the one to go for, straight up. And it's a shame, I think, that the Pro moniker is thrown around quite a lot, whereas Ultra, it just sounds cheesy. Maybe in Asian markets that's what they go for. Personally, I hate the term Ultra. I think it is absolutely, this is the Pro phone to go to. But that's not the biggest gripe I've got with the phone. Absolutely not. I love nearly everything about this phone. And there's one thing, and over the past few years, this thing has never occurred to me. I've never had to worry about it. Probably in the last 2 years with any real mobile device I've got. The battery on this phone doesn't see me all day. Now, I'll probably be a little bit more of an average user, and I take photos of everything, and I stream a podcast on the way to work, 15-minute drive, probably music on the way back. I use my phone a lot at work. I have to worry about charge. I can't put this down at the end of the day and know that I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll have battery. And that's it. I bought a wireless charger next to my bed for that very reason. I haven't had a charger next to my bed in about 2 years. But with this phone, the battery is just getting obliterated. I have got the Exynos version. So I'm from Europe, I'm from the UK. And the Qualcomm one is clearly proven that it's got better battery life capabilities and just a more powerful chip in general. But the Exynos version, and this is an argument that keeps going on and on and on, the battery is awful. It leads to a bigger argument of why am I paying the same amount? In the UK, you've got double the amount of base storage as the US got, and the AKG headphones. The AKG headphones I'm pretty sure are still in the box. The 256 storage is always nice. I expand it anyway. But yeah, the battery life is what stops it being probably my favourite phone ever. And it's something that you really need to consider. Genuinely. It's not worrying, but if you're a hardcore user, I'll get home and this phone will be on the 15% by 7 o'clock at night. I'll take it off around about 7. So I don't really do screen on time. I do real world stuff. And yeah, it's going to last me about 12 hours. The battery is frustrating. Guys, I really hope that was helpful for you. I don't like talking specs. I prefer to talk in real world usage. Hopefully you got that. Hopefully you still around as well, and hopefully you will consider subscribing to the channel as well. I'm trying to make a big push in 2021, doing something that I love, and any feedback's appreciated. Catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you.